great reuse of a distressed property.
Hi, I'm Peggy Newman. My fiance and I purchased the old clinic building in Graceville and renovated it into the Wolf House, which is bed and breakfast. With the help of the Graceville EDA, Big Stone Area Growth, we also were able to get a grant, and the Star Bank in Graceville also gave us a loan in order to do this. We bought this building in January of 2012 from the city. The city got it back for back taxes from people that were out of town that didn't pay the taxes on it, and the city actually offered it to us because my fiance owns the building next door to it, and they wanted someone local to purchase the building so they wouldn't have the same problems that they had with it before, someone from out of town owning it that wasn't going to do something with it. So they offered it to us for a very reasonable price, and we decided to purchase it, and it was actually my fiance's mother that told us it would make a great bed and breakfast. So she's the one that had the idea for the bed and breakfast, and then we named it the Wolf House because my maiden name is Wolf. So we didn't want to use his name or my name, so we went with my maiden name, which was Wolf. So that's why it's called the Wolf House. We started on it in January of 2012, basically gutted the building, and everything in there is new. We opened up the day before Thanksgiving in 2012. So it took us basically 9 months to do it, and of course it cost, like they told us, 20% more than what we budgeted. So when we went to the bank and got our original loan, we had to go back and get more money because it always costs more than you think it's going to. But it's been just a great project for us between the Graceville EDA, Big Stone Area Growth, and the local bank there, and the grant that we got. It turned out very well for us. It's been a good business. It's getting better all the time. So
How many rooms do you have?
we have 5 rooms. One room has a queen-size bed and a day bed with a trundle, so that's kind of our suite. We have 3 rooms that have queen-size beds and 1 room that has a double bed. All the rooms have their own bathrooms and their own TVs, and then we have a lounge area in the front with a couch and a chair and a TV, and then we have a full kitchen in there too, which, just like your kitchen at home, has everything that you want. Most people that stay there for extended periods or for long weekends or whatever they just bring in their own food, do their own cooking. They really enjoy it. Everyone tells me it's very homey in there. That's basically the comment I get from everyone. It feels very homey. Karcher actually did this for me. So this is one of the things that they do. It's beautiful. It turned out great. They just brought it to me tonight, and I tried to do this on my printer, and it doesn't look at all like this. This is great. I wanted something that was a little bit more professional looking, and this certainly is. It's very nice. So,
can you tell us a little bit about the usage rate so far? Because I can imagine, especially in the summertime weekends, it's going to be very popular, and maybe Monday through Friday, I don't know.
during the week, it's not so busy. You're right. I mean, I have, this year I actually have some people that are coming in there to stay for a month. A couple that's coming up for a whole month, that's staying there for a whole month, and I obviously give them a discounted rate for that. I don't have much week traffic. I have a lot of weekend people. People that are coming for family reunions, weddings, whatever the case may be, they rent the whole thing for the whole weekend.
Do you have a 2-night minimum, or on holidays a 3-night minimum?
I do not. No. 1 night, 2 nights a week, whatever you want to stay in. I actually have a discount if you rent the whole thing. It's obviously, I don't charge you the regular room rate, so if you're going to be there for 2 nights and rent the whole thing, I give you a really good deal. And most people that, I call it a bed and breakfast, but quite frankly, most people don't want food. If they're coming up for a wedding or whatever the case may be, or a funeral or whatever the case may be, they have their own food. And there's a full kitchen in there. They prefer to bring in their own food, whatever they want, and make their own, which has worked out just fantastic for me and for them, because I don't have to provide the food, and they can bring in whatever they want.
So you have a price for just the hotel part, or
Right,
and the
without
price
food.
for
Right. It's
Okay.
considerably less if they bring in their own food or don't want me to provide anything. Obviously, it's a full kitchen, so the stove and refrigerator and microwave and everything is there. There's always coffee and tea and that type of thing there for them to use. But if I don't have to provide you with any food, I can give you a way better deal.
I gave myself a self-guided tour one day, and it's beautiful. You've done a nice job.
Thank you.
So what's your winter timing basis? I mean, when it starts to kind of slow, but
It is slow, but you know, you have the holiday time, you've got your Thanksgiving and your Christmas, and this winter I had a lot of people from the power plant staying there, some guys from the power plant that stayed there for weeks at a time. So that helped me get through my winter quite nicely.
Was that why the shuttle was up there? There was the shuttle that went to the big small.
No.
Oh,
You had probably 3 guys that stayed there that were not. Any other questions?
Well, we're grateful you're there. We think it's a great idea. We're glad you're having success.
Yeah,
We're so excited to see you do that in Graceville Main Street. Yep.
Thanks for
it's
saving
been
the
great.
building.
It's worked out really well for us, so I'm happy to do it.